from a couple different screens, and I realized that audio sometimes issue, internet connection issue, right? User error, me making art. If you can't hear me or you can't see what I'm talking about, don't be afraid to say, hey, coach, could you back up? Could you, check and make sure you're on the right thing or doing the right thing, or say that again? Okay, don't be afraid, because it's not your fault, and it's most likely my fault because I did something wrong. It's something we're all going to have to get used to, right? Zoom's going to be a big part of, our education, right? Me as a teacher, you as a student, football, and in the classroom. So, hey, if you can't hear me, can't see what I'm talking about at any point during this presentation, butt in, interrupt me, right? I'm not going to give you that free-for-all to interrupt me that often, so take advantage of it. If you don't know what I'm talking about because of a technical issue, say something, okay? So let's go right into it, okay? So if you can see the offensive presentation, it says offensive presentation, it's in yellow and black, don't say anything. If you can't see it, say something. Perfect. Okay, so I kind of want to go really, really basic with this presentation and really talk about not what plays we're going to run, not what system we're going to do, right? This isn't me giving you our playbook, okay? This is me telling you what our identity is going to be, who we're going to be as an offensive football team, okay? Because whether you've watched football, played football, or never even heard of football, I'll tell you one thing right now. If there was one right way to do this stuff, get a chat. I'm trying to, just wanted to make sure it's not someone who can't hear me or see me. Okay, perfect. All right. Anyway, if there was one right way to play football, everyone would be doing it, right? If, let's say, for example, passing the ball was 100% the right call, and you should only run, let's say, if you just should run vertical, and then you just chuck it, and that was the one right way to play football, everyone would be doing it. That's not how it is. There's tons of different, millions of plays, millions of systems, millions of playbooks, okay? So to really kind of get your sense of how we're going to play football, how we're going to coach football, how we're going to act as a football team, you got to get rid of the idea of a playbook, and you got to think of identity, okay? And here are 4 principles of identity. Number 1, we're going to play smart, okay? And that means, first, we're going to play smart as it comes to us. That means when I step on that field, I know what position I'm playing and what I'm supposed to do at any given moment. That's the first part. Second part, I know what everyone around me is doing. I know what the guy on the right of me is doing. I know what the guy on the left of me is doing. I know what our team, all 11 of us, are trying to do on that given play. Okay, now we're going to be really very simple and basic as an offense, so it's going to be easy for us to, it's not going to be hard concepts, but we're all going to need to be on the same page. That's how you play smart as it comes to us. You know what you're doing, you know what your teammate is doing. Okay, now the other part of playing smart is them. Now who's them? That's the defense, okay? The other 11 guys on the field trying to stop us from scoring. We got to know what they're doing, okay? Give you a really easy example, okay? If Coach G says, hey, guys, we're going to run the ball in the middle of the field, means we're going to hand the ball off to our B-back, and he's going to run straight down the middle of the field. Okay, Coach, we know what to do. That's what we're going to do. But we go on the field, and all 11 defenders, all right, all 11 guys on that side, they're like, hey, we know what you're going to do, and we're putting all 11 defenders right in the middle of the field trying to stop the run. Playing smart would be recognizing that and adjusting, okay? Maybe that's running a different play. Maybe that's calling a timeout. Maybe that's blocking it a different way. Could be any number of things, okay? But what I want you to remember is our offensive identity, regardless of what play we're running, what playbook we're using, number one with a bullet is playing smart. We know what we're doing, and we also know what they're doing to stop us, okay? Second thing, play hard, okay? 100% effort takes no talent, okay? And that 100% effort needs to be in all three phases of football life, okay? Three phases are, number one, the classroom, okay? If you don't give 100% effort in your studies, you're not going to be eligible, okay? And you're not going to be able to be on that field playing the game we all love, okay? Number two, the practice field. If you don't give 100% effort on that practice field, then you won't be prepared to go and do it in a game, okay? It's kind of like if I didn't study for a test and then took the test. It doesn't matter how hard I try once I'm taking that test. If I don't give 100% effort studying for that test, I'm going to fail that test, okay? And then finally, 100% effort on the field, right? Under the lights, right? On game day. You only get so many games. You only get so many games as a high school athlete, okay, for football, right? You know, it's about 10 games a season, 4 years, really only get around 40 or so games. Every one of those matters, okay? So you got to play hard 100% of the time, okay? Play as a team. Remember, it's 11 versus 11, okay? It's not 1 versus 11. We got to play as a team. And at the end of it all, we got to make sure we're having fun, okay? I do this because I have fun coaching, okay? You are playing the sport because you have fun playing it, okay? And that's going to be a core identity for us, is we're going to have fun out there. We're going to have fun in the classroom. We're going to have fun on the practice field. And we're going to have fun on game day, okay? Now I'm going to show you two more things, and then I'm going to take it to Coach G to finish this off, okay? All right. Now we've got a new thing on the screen. Hopefully everyone can see that I've got a football formation out here. Okay. This is spread. It's our very first formation. Okay, number one with a bullet. This is what if we're gonna run a play, first you call a formation, then you call a play, then you call a direction. Okay, so let's just say if we were gonna run a play tomorrow, it might look like spread, red, right. Okay, this is our formation, spread. Okay, this is what we're gonna look like. So we've got the quarterback under center, okay? He's going to be running the ball. He's going to be handing the ball off. He's going to be passing the ball. And it all depends on what the situation calls for. We've got the B back right here. He's going to be our dive back. Means he's the guy who's going to get the ball and run up into the middle of the defense, okay? He's going to be our big bruiser type guy, okay? He's like our battering ram, okay? He's our brute force guy, okay? Then we've got two slot backs on either side of him, okay? These are kind of the jack of all trades, okay? Sometimes they might be running the ball. Sometimes they might be blocking. Sometimes they might be catching the ball. Kind of all depends on what we want to ask them to do. They're going to be, versatile, able to do a lot of different things, okay? We've got the line up here. Center is a square because he's the one who snaps the ball. Got two wide receivers on the side. That is spread. Okay. Now, very last thing I'm going to show you, and I'm not going to expect any of you to remember this. I just want to show you it just to start, is what a play might look like in our offense. Okay. Now, remember, this play isn't our offensive identity. This is just a play. Okay. What our offensive identity is: playing smart, playing hard, playing as a team, and having fun. That's what we're about. This is a play that we might run. This is spread. because remember we're in spread. That's our formation. This is red. That's the play we're going to run. It's going to the left. So that's spread red left. Okay. Now it says right here versus under. Okay. This right here, spread red, that's us playing smart, knowing what we are doing, what us are doing. Under, that's what they are doing. So we got to be playing smart and know what the defense is doing as well. Okay. So it's both are important. We got to know what we're running and we got to know what they're running. Okay. So very quickly, take you through the play. Okay. Go to the offensive line first. They're blocking based on the defense. Okay. They would not block this way if the defense was running a different defense. This is specifically how they would be blocking. Okay. We've got a scoop. We've got a scoop. We've got a double team. We've got the tackle up in the alley, the slot back up in the alley. All right. Football terms you're all going to get used to. Okay. Now let's talk about the meat and potatoes of this play. It's an option. Okay. It's a triple option, which means the quarterback has 3 different things that he could do on this play. He's going to be he's the leader of our team, right? Quarterback, big time decision maker. So quarterback starts the play. Okay. And he has an option. Here's his first option to give it to our battering ram. Okay. The B-back. Okay. To run it straight up the middle here. That's his first option. Okay. His second option is to pull it, meaning he's going to keep the ball. He's not going to give it to that B-back, and he's going to run around the edge right here. That's the second part of the option in this triple option. Okay. Third, his final option, he could pitch it or toss it. Okay. To this slot back right here, who's going to run with him. Okay. So that's what makes it a triple option. You run one play, you could do 3 different things based on what they do, okay? Because it doesn't matter how smart we are about what we do. If we're not also smart about what they do, then we're not going to be successful, okay? So that's pretty bare bones. I think I'm done. So if you have any questions, ask them. If not, it's Coach G's show now.
Coach Lyon, that was outstanding, and that just gives you guys a little bit of a big overview of how we want to play the game. And you do have to run plays, obviously, to play the game, and we will get into that over time. And this is what we're going to continue to expose you to on these Zoom meetings. Sorry. I've got a video for you that's in the Google Classroom, and I've got some different agility drills that I would like you to do this weekend, and also film again. It was great. So a lot of you guys were able to do that. We've got to make sure that we hit our deadline on Monday at noon, and if we can do all those things, then you will earn the right for us to coach you off of your film. So the audio doesn't work on this, so I'm not going to play it. So I do have a head, but my daughter didn't quite get it in frame. So I'm going to take you through, you're going to watch this video afterwards. It's posted in the Google Classroom, and I'll take you through about 3 or 4 different agility drills, and a little bit of back pedal and some shuffle. So you'll see a bunch of some squares that I'll ask you to put out. Here's another one. Here's a little bit of side shuffle. So you'll see this. You're going to see if you can do this stuff at full speed. Put some cleats on if possible. And after you get all the way through that, I'm going to ask you, I do little foot drills here, and then to get in your stance. So whatever position, I know you haven't been coached yet, and so whatever, if you want to play line, and you can get in all the stances, you may not know what you want to play, and that's all the better. But just get in a stance or two. Let me know what you think it is if you're a wide receiver. And then I will just give you feedback off that. So when you watch the video, there's some examples of a DB stance, a lineman stance. Our ability to get in our stance is the most fundamental thing that you will have as a football player. Like, you own that 100%, your stance and your start. So if you play quarterback, get in your quarterback stance. And I will just be very excited to get a chance to see you on your film. So I hope you guys can all do that and post that on the Google Classroom. So we're just still learning how to use that thing. So try and get that up there early if you can. And I look forward to it. You also have one more. There's another workout on there. The run a mile, do push-ups and sit-ups are also on there. So kind of our rhythm here is we meet on Thursday. Turns out you got 3 things due on Monday, which you can obviously do them before Monday. And then we meet again on Monday. And then you've got one more workout that's due on Thursday. So that's kind of our rhythm here, Monday, Thursday. Okay? I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us. And we're excited to be with you. We wish we could be with you in person, but we will be able to. And we look forward to being with you for a long time. We're looking forward to hopefully having 4 years with you guys and making this a great experience. So I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us. Okay, you guys have a good weekend, and I will email everyone in the group. I will email you. Make sure you know what it is you've got to get done. Okay, and thanks for everything you guys are doing. Okay.
Thanks for coming out, guys. This was fun. Have a good weekend.
We'll see you guys. See you, Gage. What? I'm going. Yeah. All right, Shane. I